I'm Sarolta Saskiw here in Winnipeg, where emotions were high tonight at Justin Trudeau's town hall meeting. Now, at previous events, the Prime Minister has received a rough reception over various controversial issues, and tonight was no different.
You can sit down and listen to this gentleman's question. Actually chat. Yes. No, ma'am.
Within only the first 10 minutes of the town hall, a woman began yelling at the Prime Minister about the Kinder Morgan pipeline.
This is an opportunity for...
Someone else was answering the question when the woman got upset. Trudeau said he would give her a mic next, but the woman kept raising her voice, so police ended up escorting her out of the building. Some other issues were brought up, including the national inquiry.
How will you measure in quantifiable terms whether the inquiry into the murdered and missing Indigenous women and girls is successful?
The Prime Minister's response as to much of the town hall questions was brief and general.
Well over 1,000 missing and murdered sisters, daughters, aunties, grandmas, granddaughters across this country that will never be brought back, no matter how good the inquiry is. All we can do is try and give a space to heal, to learn some very real lessons.
Questions were also asked about the problems plaguing the child welfare system.
There's 12,000 of our children that are in care. That's ridiculous. And it needs to change, and the only way it will change is by listening to what the First Nations people want to do and how to keep our children safe and move toward a system that's going to be responsible and accountable to our families.
Trudeau agreed the current system is failing families. Now, even though he answered many other questions tonight, including cannabis legislation, immigration rights, and student loans and debt, he wasn't asked about his thoughts on the Me Too movement and the conduct of politicians of all stripes.
We need to believe, we need to believe the victims. We need to believe them. Once they come forward, we need to take their story very serious, and we need to act swiftly. And if we're really serious about women cause and the Me Too movements, I mean, now is the time to actually step up to the table and show us that you're dedicated to doing that.
Now, there were almost 2,000 people at tonight's event. The Prime Minister will hold another town hall in Edmonton tomorrow evening, which is expected to be just as busy. From Winnipeg, Sarolta Saskiw, City News.